Hi guys, I am back with another quick 5 in 5 video. 5 questions answered in 5 minutes. But I wanted to share with you guys something that I got today. It's actually an early Christmas present. But I know a lot of you guys are kind of looking for storage solutions and ways to organize yourself for the new year. And I wanted to share this shelf with you. It's actually from the Origami brand, and it's the same brand that I got from HSN, where I got that planner card that I was kind of showing you guys in a previous video. And so it's the same brand, so the entire shelf comes assembled already, which I love because there's nothing more that I hate trying to put furniture together, and I'm horrible at it. And my husband doesn't really enjoy it either, so I love the fact that it comes ready to go already out of the box. So once you take it out of the box and you just stand it up, all of the shelves just fold down. I mean, I literally didn't have to do anything. I just opened it and you just kind of open it up, and then all of the shelves just come down like this. So it's like really nice. It's an A-frame. They have several different colors. I will put the link down below, and I think it's still on sale right now. But I saw on there they did a video and they put two of them back to back, and they made like an A-shaped shelving unit. You could put two of them side by side and create a wall unit, but I really liked it, and I just wanted to share that with you guys because I think it would be awesome to also use this like in your home office. And you could easily put a printer on one of the larger shelves, and you could store like paper and stuff like underneath, put all your office supplies. I think it's awesome. It's really sturdy, really well made, and I just thought I would share that with you guys if you are still looking for some kind of storage solution for your house. And so now let's get started with the 5 in 5. Pardon my mess. I have stuff kind of everywhere right now. I thought that I would share something with you guys really quickly. I get a question about this sometimes. So since the personal planner is kind of small, and you don't really have a lot of space, like I have like my week on 2 pages and I have my to-dos. I also stick in another sheet of paper, and this one is an insert from Happy Scrappy, and I love it this month. It was super cute. The little penguins and then the little coffee cups. And so I have my running to-do list for the week on one side, and then I have like my Happy Mail packages that I'm expecting, things like that to cross off on the back. And then I have my daily to-dos on each day. So that's what I do there, just to provide myself with a little bit more space to write. Another thing you could do as well is kind of use like the Target dollar spot. You know, they have like the list pads. A lot of them, you can just kind of punch them and just hole punch them and just stick them right in your planner without having to cut anything down. Some of them are a little bit more thin than the inserts, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me. Sometimes I just hole punch those, and sometimes I have to cut off a little bit off the top or the bottom, but it's not a big deal, and that will give you a little bit more writing space in your personal planner. The first question is, how do you know if you have planner peace? And I kind of touched on this in my previous video, and for me, again, it wasn't so much the planner piece, it was about the system. And I can take my whole entire system and take everything out. I mean, take all of the stuff out and stick it in any other binder, any other planner, and it's still going to be the same. And so I think, honestly, once you have your system figured out and you have your planning down pat where that works for you, I really don't know if whatever cover you're using is really going to affect that much. So I think that, you know, once you have your system under wraps and sorted out, that you can pretty much use any planner and you will feel content with your system. I feel like that's kind of how you know that you're happy with your planner and everything. I don't know, everything just kind of feels right. Like you feel like you're organized and you like it, you like using it, and it's working for you. Question number 2, do you decorate your work planner? And the answer to that is no. I do not even, I don't think I have any decorations. I may have like a strip of washi tape, maybe a motivational quote sticker here and there, but no, I do not decorate my work planner. Question number 3, do you think working from home is easier? The short answer to that is absolutely not. Matter of fact, I find that I work more hours from home than I ever did in my corporate job. Even though there were some weeks I was pushing 70, 80 hours. When you work from home, it's really hard to turn off your work mode and just be at home. And you really got to stay disciplined because there's so many distractions going on. And it's easy to, get distracted by the dog. You're trying to work and then you're like, oh my gosh, I really need to throw in that load of laundry, or I really need to answer these personal emails. There's just a lot of things that you have to kind of keep yourself focused, because it is really easy to get distracted when you're working at home. And I find that when you do work from home, I don't ever really expect to get paid for my time. When you work, any other job and you're on salary, or you have like an hourly wage, it's easy to say, oh, I make $20 an hour, oh, I make $30 an hour. But when you work for yourself from home, you almost never really get paid for your time. You can't really say like, oh, I make X amount of dollars per hour, just because there's so much more things going on behind the scenes. Because when it's just you, a lot of times you find that you are marketing, your product development, you're the shipping department, your quality control, your, graphic design, like you're everything. And so you don't really have other employees to rely on when, it's just you and you're just starting out. So I would say it is absolutely not easier working from home. I mean, no, you don't have the commute. It does have its perks, don't get me wrong. But as far as it being actually easier, I would have to say no. The short answer is I actually work more from home than I did at my job. Question number 4. Your profile picture, you're obviously Asian, but you don't sound Asian. I was not aware that Asians were supposed to sound a certain way, but yes, I am Asian. I am Korean. I was born in Seoul, South Korea, but I grew up in the States. And yeah, I didn't know that we were supposed to sound a certain way, but okay, there's the answer to that one. Last question, how do you deal with internet trolls and bullies? To be honest, I have really, really been blessed, and I haven't really run into any major issues since I started YouTube. I've had a few, snarky comments here and there, but not really. Honestly, they've been really few and far between. I know there's some awesome people out there who make awesome videos, and they have really had to deal with, internet trolls and bullies and people making hateful comments. And I honestly haven't had to deal with that much, and thank God, because one, I'm a sensitive person, and number 2, I just don't really need that in my life. I mean, I feel like people who are coming on YouTube, they're sharing their life with you, they're sharing parts of their home and things that they do, their planners, things that are more private, and I feel like it takes a lot of courage to do that. And for people to be hateful and sit behind a computer and make comments, I think is completely uncalled for, especially when you don't know anything about the person or know anything about their life. I mean, I've seen some really awesome YouTube videos, and I look and I see there's like 53 thumbs down, and I'm thinking to myself, really? Really? Like there's 53 people who literally pressed on the thumbs down video or thumbs down icon for this video? That is unbelievable. And I don't know, I just don't get it. Even for me, I film videos all the time, and there's at least like 1 or 2, sometimes 5 people who thumbs the video down. I'm just like, whatever. I try not to let that bother me, and I just kind of like move on. But it's really weird. I mean, but like I said, people just like to hide behind a computer, and they're negative. They're not happy with their own life. They're insecure, whatever. I don't know. Because like I said, yes, okay, my videos are not the greatest, but I've seen some really amazing videos and content from other people on their channels, and they have all these like sarcastic comments and people are thumbsing the video down, and I'm just like, wow, that's really unbelievable. I would say that I kind of don't have to deal with it, and like I said, I'm extremely thankful. I hope that doesn't start. And number two, if you are dealing with something like that, I would just say, even though it sounds kind of like a cliche, but just kind of let it go, because you can't let those people influence you. You can't let those people stop you from doing what you love and what you're passionate about. And it's unfortunate that some people are not going to like everything that you do. They're not going to like everything that you say, and they feel the need to express that, and that's fine. That they're, certainly entitled to their own opinion. And I just think that, it's always going to be too much or too little of something. I mean, we're all always going to be too smart, too dumb, too fat, too skinny, too ugly, too whatever, have too much money, not have enough money. It's always going to be something, and people are constantly going to be judging you for something. It doesn't matter what side of the scale you're on. Like, it's always going to be wrong in someone else's eyes. And honestly, I think you should just focus on being yourself and try not to let it bother you, because you know what? It's some stranger internet troll sitting behind a computer. If that makes them feel better about themselves, then so be it. And that's kind of how I look at it. So thank you guys so much for contributing these questions to my email. I will leave my email again in the description bar in case you guys have any other questions. If you don't feel comfortable posting them in the public comments, but you're always welcome to do that as well. I am closing the giveaway this evening, probably here in a couple hours, and I hope to have the winners announced by either tomorrow or the next day at the very, very latest. I'm super busy, you guys, so I will try to have the hubby choose the winners from random.org, and I will pop on here and... Oops, sorry guys, I was getting text messages, but anyways, I will pop back up on here in a couple of days to announce the giveaway winners. You still have a couple of hours to enter, and then I will be closing it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And like I said, I will also post my email in case you guys have any other questions that you would like me to cover on a video for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.